Hello student, welcome to digital classes. This video is for class 8. The subject is science and this is the continue of the chapter number 8, cell structure and function. In the previous video we covered the information about microscope, discovery of cell, then number of cells, size of cell, then cell structures and function, which include cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, formation of nucleus or function of nucleus, cell organelles, some other organelles, etc., and differences between plant cell and animal cell, and eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. In this video I am going to tell you about cell as an organism. Basically I am going to discuss about unicellular organism or single celled organism like amoeba, paramecium, chlamydomonas, euglena and yeast. Some cells can perform all the basic activity of life and live independently. These are unicellular organisms. Now unicellular organism has only one cell. These organisms do all the things needed for their survival within that of one cell. An amoeba is a unicellular organism. It takes in or ingest and other unicellular organisms for food to get energy. Unicellular organisms also respond to their environment, get rid of waste, grow and reproduce. Unicellular organism includes both prokaryotic and some eukaryotic type of cell. Now how do organisms getting food? All organisms need energy. Others take in or eat food from the outside. Single cell organisms get food in different ways. In some of the membrane forms a sac or a vacuole or around the food. They are taking food by the process called diffusion. Some material move directly through the organism's cell membrane. One of the most important substances that passes through the cell membrane is water. Some single cell organisms also use the vacuoles to remove excess water. Movement. Some single cell organisms are able to move from place to place in search of food, good shelter or a favorable condition. Reproduction of the single celled organism. Organisms must produce more of their kind if the species is to survive. One form of reproduction is binary fission and another form of reproduction is budding. Different organisms reproduce by different method like binary fission or budding. Amoeba, euglena, paramecium. An amoeba takes in food by surrounding by it with a membrane sac. Most euglenas are green, single-celled organisms that live in pond. Now I am going to tell you about the detailed information about these single-celled organisms. Unicellular microorganism. A unicellular organism, also known as a single-celled organism, is an organism that consists of only one cell. Unicellular one-celled organisms are good model for membrane transport because they need to perform many functions within one cell rather than many type of cells. In a single cell organism, all life forces are carried out in just one cell. Euglena, a genus of microorganism in the Protista kingdom. It lives in fresh water and are especially common in warm seasons when they populate drainage ditches and ponds. Euglena has a spindle-shaped body and range in size from 1 upon 1000 to 1 upon 100 of an inch, that is 0.025 to 0.254 mm long. Some species also eat small particles of food. It moves via a flagellum, which is a whip-like appendage that sticks out of the body. Flagellum helps it in movement. It takes food through the gut. The contractile vacuoles help absorption and excretion of water. Some Euglena also have a specialized eye spot which serve as a light sensor, directing them towards available light. The cell type is a eukaryotic cell. Euglena is a well-defined nucleus, and inside the nucleus there is nucleolus, mitochondria, chloroplast, Golgi apparatus, chloroplast, contractile vacuole, gut, and you see the hair. This is flagellum. You can draw this figure in your notebook and label it properly. Euglena, hibernization and reproduction. Hibernization: when conditions are bad, dry or too hot or cold, Euglena forms into a sphere called a palmelloid stage. Euglena then discards its flagellum and forms a mucus outer covering. Euglena undergoes reproduction called binary fission. Each Euglena first creates two of everything, then split evenly into two halves. Paramecium, another genus of protist, often called sleeper. Protist because of their shape like a bedroom sleeper, usually less than 0.01 inches, that is 0.25 mm in length, and covered with very small hair-like projection called cilia. Cilia are used in movement and during feeding also. Paramecium does not have chloroplast, so therefore it is a stick consumer. It eats small particles of food or bacteria from fresh water where it lives. The most common paramecium is Paramecium cordata, which is used for research also. It has two nuclei. One is macronucleus and second is micronucleus. It moves fast with the help of cilia. You can draw this picture in your notebook and label it properly to remember. Paramecium makes movement with cilia to sweep prey organism along with some water through the oral groove and inside the mouth opening. The food passes through the cell mouth into the gut. Ciliate's body are covered with fine cytoplasmic hair-like structure called cilia. Contractile vacuole function in regulating the water content within the cell and may also be considered. Paramecium have two kind of nuclei, a large ellipsoidal nucleus called a macronucleus and at least one small nucleus called a micronucleus. See, this is a diagram of paramecium. This it has food vacuoles, cilia, cytosomes, cytoplasm, micronucleus, macronucleus, contractile vacuole, etc. The reproductive mode in paramecium. Paramecium have two ways to reproduce. They can reproduce asexually and split into two, called binary fission. This type of reproduction does not involve the swap of genetic material and make a clone of the parent. The second form of reproduction is called conjugation, cell-to-cell contact or by a bridge-like connection between two cells, and involves the paramecium swapping genetic material. This type of reproduction does not result in a clone but an individual with a new set of genetic instruction. This led to genetic variation within the population of paramecium. Now amoeba, one of the simplest of the protists. Amoeba possesses a very flexible cell membrane called constantly moving cytoplasm, moved by pouring cytoplasm into extensions of the cell membrane called pseudopodia. It is a false feet which is useful while taking or engulfing food or while moving or while movement also. The shape of the amoeba continuously changes as new pseudopodia are created and others disappear. Eats by surrounding its prey with pseudopods and slowly engulfing it. This is called phagocytosis. Amoebas are tiny single-celled organisms which need to be viewed using a microscope. There are many different species, but the biggest is only 1 mm across, 1 millimeter across. Amoebas have pseudopods or false feet. These are produced when the amoeba changes its body shape and help it move around or engulf food also. Chlamydomonas. It is single-celled green alga, grows in pond, ditches and wet soils, believed to be primitive, reproduction asexually by producing zoospores, reproduction sexually also by producing zygotes. Plant's body of Chlamydomonas is unicellular and motile. The cells are usually spherical, oval or oblong in shape, but other forms like ellipsoidal, pyriform, etc. are also available. Most of the species are broader towards the posterior side and pointed towards the anterior side, which gradually ends in a apical papilla. The cell wall is thin, smooth and firm. It is made up of cellulose. The major structural component of cell is glycoprotein. In some species, the cell wall is surrounded by the mucilaginous pectin layer formed by the dissolution of pectose layer of pectin. Important feature of Chlamydomonas: plant body is unicellular, pear-shaped and biflagellate. Each cell has generally cup-shaped chloroplast, one eye spot and two contractile vacuoles. Presence of palmilla stages. Fourth, asexual reproduction take place through biflagellate zoospore formation, and sexual reproduction through iso, aniso and ogamy. Asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction take place commonly by the zoospore formation, but some other also reproduce by L-planospore, hypnospores, palmiella stage, and rarely by synzospores. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction take place during desiccations or deficiency of nitrogenous compound in the growing medium. It takes place very commonly through the isogamy and less frequently through anisogamy and ogamy. Yeast. Yeast is a living organism. It can be used to make bread and alcoholic drinks. As a beer and wine, different species of yeast may cause infections such as thrush. Yeast consist of single cell. They are smaller than animals and plant cells but slightly larger than bacteria's. These cells also have several similarities with cell of green plants and animals, but lot of differences, which is why they are put in the kingdom of their own. It belongs to the fungi group. It causes fermentation in foods containing carbohydrate. On the outside of the cell is a cell ball, but is not made up of cellulose. Inside this is a membrane enclosing the cytoplasm. Its yeast cell contains a nucleus like those in the plant and animals. There are mitochondria in the yeast cell and there are no chloroplasts in the yeast cell. Yeast cell do contain ribosomes, the same size as ribosomes in animal and plant cell. Some of these yeast cells have small outer growth called buds. So they are about to reproduce, means the yeast cell reproduced by budding. The bud, the outer growth, detach from the parent's plant to survive individually. I think you all would understand what I taught in this video. If there is any doubt or confusion, you can ask within a class to clear yourself.